I have a structured settlement and I need cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now. Call J.G. Wentworth, 877 cash now.
Well, a big Shazam to you people. I got a couple for you, and then we're doing memes. It's a Tuesday. I got a lot of stuff to talk about today. We're going to hit Meta, and we're going to hit the Tim Kennedy situation, and then stay with me. I got memes for you at the end. It's going to be fun. We're starting right now. Next. Caption this. Look at those billionaires. Yep, just hanging out. Senior chain, go. Ha! Gay. Before we go any further, I want to show you this. It was so much better. It had the Office theme playing over top of it. It was hilarious, but I would get a copyright strike. She had to certify Donald J. as president yesterday, that the votes are in and that she is the biggest loser. But right there, that face that, that Mike Johnson made, I know he's a turd in a bucket on some level, but yesterday, I was feeling it as well. How fun is that? Jeez Louise, that was fun. Yeah. We'll talk a little bit more about that tomorrow on Hump Wednesday. Today's episode is brought to you by Hidden Hybrid Holsters. They protect the trigger guard exactly like they're supposed to. They keep things locked in on your hip, and they keep that trigger guard safe, and that's huge for me, and they happen to be comfortable and well-made. It's hiddenhybridholsters.com. Tell them I sent you when you jump over there. Hiddenhybridholsters.com. You people, thank you for every thumbs up. Did the big episode on Saturday, and then another pretty big one yesterday, 17 minutes. Thank you all. Thank you all for being so good to me. Y'all are amazing. All right, we're jumping right into it. Elon Musk posted this last night. Facebook dumps fact checkers in attempt to restore free speech. Mark Zuckerberg says moderators too politically biased as he pledges a system similar to X. So Zuck came out, and I'm not going to play the audio to it, but there's the video of him. He came out yesterday and said that he's going back to his roots because freedom of speech is so important. He's a big freaking liar. They may move towards freedom of speech. They might be removing the fact checkers, but it's not about free speech. It's about the bottom line. Check this out. The Meta is in free fall. Users are leaving and revenue is down and shares keep falling. Now, their actual share price is doing pretty well. I did a 5-year look back and the stock has done really, really well, but things are pointing towards a free fall of users and their market share, not the price of their shares, but their market share, how much of the social media traffic they own is plummeting. People are freaking fed up with that place and the constriction they have on freedom of speech. It really is bad. Fox News said this, breaking, Meta ends fact-checking program as Zuck vows to restore free expression on both Facebook and Instagram. Now, I don't whine about this a lot on this channel, about shadow banning. And most of the times I see the word shadow ban is somebody that has no idea what they're talking about. I live in this world. I eat, breathe, and sleep this. My phone goes bing, bing all day long from other creators. It is my entire world at this point. And I mean that quite literally. And it is nothing but about analytics and numbers and traffic and clicks. And you can watch this stuff. It is devastating what Meta has done to free expression. Now, you don't like it, get out of there. It's a private company. Get out. If you don't like it, get out. However, like where I'm at right now on YouTube, I'm a guest here. And so maybe today or tomorrow, I've got a few memes that I've blurred the words out or blocked the words out and I have people go, you're against First Amendment. No, I'm not against First Amendment rights. I am a guest here, and I'm using this platform as a tool, and I'm being strategery about it, big strategic. And it's important to know that. I just want to say this before we go to the next story, is that it's been really bad. I don't whine on this channel a lot about it. I started a company, help with a friend, started a company in 2020 called shallnotcomply.com. And that was our name, Shall Not Comply. And we got destroyed on Facebook, could not get traction, couldn't do any ads. We literally had to change the name of the company. It was a big deal. It was expensive. Had to rebuild a new website, file new paperwork with the state and the IRS. And it was just a whole deal. Some would say, Johnny, you're backing down. You're backing down. I have a lot to say about that, but I will say this. You go start a company and put money into it and work your brains out, and then you might have to change your strategy. I want to say this. It's a big step in the right direction for the metaverse. I don't believe his motivations at all. Some people are going to be using it as a tool. I love Instagram. I do Instagram for fun. Really interesting. Step in the right direction. I think this dovetails hand in hand with this. Check this out next. Mario says this, Malay, Elon rescued X from woke socialist. He praised X's free speech transformation under Elon, saying that the platform now provides a leveled playing field, exposing the left's inferiority and inability to compete without silencing others. Luckily, X, and it goes on from there. And it's true, the left doesn't play fair, and they cannot win in the free market of ideas. They have to silence others. They are the fascists, and this is one of the tools that they've used in the last 2 elections, and that is inarguable. One example, and there's maybe 1,000, is they pumped up the orange consistently, the mainstream media and social media pumped up the orange on Biden, on Trump, and they pumped up the orange on the red. I'm fumbling my words here, but they pumped up the red cheeks on once again, I'm asking for a small donation, Bernie Sanders. And that has been verified that they will, just through digital manipulation of pictures, they will skew the data. That's a lot of words to say, step in the right direction. I don't believe their motivation. Next. All right, Tim Kennedy is back in the news. I got a little bit to say here. I've covered it a bunch over the last several years. Back in the news today. If you're not following it, a bunch of people, including, and I think the ones that are bearing the torch, is the Anti-Hero podcast. They did episode 101, The Book of Lies, based on Tim Kennedy's book, Scars and Stripes. Even the title of the book is borrowed or plagiarized. I don't know which one, but it's not an original title. And then they came out last night with episode 106, The Book of Lies, Part 2. And people have been wild about this for about 3 weeks. A lot of the crux is about Tim Kennedy's medals. He posted a series of pics today showing his medals. The short version is he has talked for years about and he has said it in writing, that every campaign that I ever fought on, every deployment, and I'm looking at it right now, I quote, on every combat deployment, I was awarded medals for valor, close quote. Tim came out today and said, I've never been awarded any V awards, none of them. It's all a scam. He is backing up he's said repeatedly that he has a Purple Heart. He does not have a Purple Heart. And the podcast is talking about this. Now, I'm going to take this story in a different turn here in a second, and what it has to do with me, but I do think it's interesting that this is what people are talking about this week. At this point, we're going to have viewers bang away on the keyboard and say, Johnny, you never served, so you don't get to have a comment. I disagree. For the 3,000th time, if you work for the Pentagon in your 20s, 30s, or 40s, that does not make you immune for the rest of your life from any criticism just because you served. Is he a bad ASS? Yes, he is. He's been in the octagon. I have not. But what does that have to do with anything? In the interview with Lance Armstrong, he was clearly anti-gun, and he has clearly and repeatedly for years now doubled down on that sentiment. I will not back down about that. I have a problem with all phonies who are wolves in sheep clothing, who are communists in two-way clothing. I don't buy any of it. The guy is the face of Double Check. That is a clear red flag organization, and he is literally the face of the company. He's a scam. Now, let's make it about me because that's what I do. I'm also not able to work with any companies that work with him, and I have put my foot down about that repeatedly. Tim Kennedy is one of the faces of the USCCA, has been one of the faces of the USCCA. They used to support this channel. I love some of the people up there, still friends with some people up there. I've been to their headquarters. I've had a great time. And great memories. I've been paid 3 years in a row to go to their expo and had a great time. It paid for my Christmas 3 years in a row. This year, not so much. And I literally, with my agent, I have a talent agent. I work with a talent agency. I literally sat down with my talent agent and said, I will not work with them anymore. I had 2 phone calls in 2024 asking me to take on a new sponsorship with the USCCA, and I said no to them. I will not work with companies that work with Tim Kennedy. I am the smallest fish in the puddle next to the pond, next to the ocean. I'm nobody. It doesn't affect anybody's bottom dollar except for my own. This butthole has cost me money. That butthole has affected my bottom line. I reserve the right to have an opinion on this. Anybody, butthole. Here's the final deal on him, and then we're going to do some memes and we're going to have some fun, is that this anti-hero podcast, and guys are going to bang away on the keyboard, they're just haters. Are they? Are they? Are they? Or are they other Green Berets protecting the Green Beret name? And there's a whole lot of people that have come out of the woodwork to talk about this. They brought receipts and they brought documentation, and it is brutal. It is literally, it is maybe the most documented thing I have seen, other than when Paul Harrell, shout out to his hat, which is right there, Paul Harrell documented his shooting prowess when he came out against Caleb Giddings. And that was super well documented, but this is super well documented also. So we got a mess here today. We got Zuck and buttholes. All right, let's do some memes. Here we go. We're gonna have fun tomorrow on Hump Wednesday. I've already got that almost ready to go. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Here we go. Next, today, January 7th. Today is the last day that a person can wish another person Happy New Year, per Larry David. You can't say Happy New Year after January 7th. I'm drawing the line. I'm drawing the line. Next, this hurts. This hurts a little bit. The 40-year-old operators on social media. Pay me thousands of dollars for a one-day class on mag dumping into paper from 3 feet away, or else you don't support the Second Amendment. 0.1% of profits on my $50 t-shirts drop ship from wish.com go to Gold Star Mothers. Check out at Tactical Words Salad Solutions on Instagram to watch me walk around my house with nods you'll never own. 22 vets kill themselves every minute because you haven't subscribed and hit that notification bell. I'm not in the military anymore, and I'm going through a midlife crisis. Please buy my overpriced coffee. That's funny. That's funny. That's a lot of words, but there's a lot of those guys out there. That was not planned to be on here with Tim Kennedy, but it kind of dovetails together, doesn't it? Butthole. Next. Meat consumed as comfort food is also an emotional support animal. Until we meet again. Skeletor. Next. Gunslap says, the range safety officer, hey, who's the idiot that strapped tannerite to the back of my truck? Me. I don't know. Next. Boo. Who you gonna call? Goat's butter. Boo. Next. We like shooting Sean. What's up, brother? Says this. Anyone trying to disarm you is your enemy. Yep. Next. Another day without needing to calculate the surface area of a cone. I have never used anything from geometry class except for the surface area of a rectangle. That's it. You know, a room getting square footage. That's it. Next. Hey, look, guns I want to buy. My job trying to fund them. I don't understand the meme, but why the I guess the job is trying to free the guns into your safe. I guess. Not 100% sure, but I like the meme. Next, she got a medal over the weekend. Hillary Rodham Clinton, her essential wisdom. It's on sale. Books a million, 98 cents. Senor Chango.
I'll allow it.
All right, next. Speaking of Hillary Von Pantsuit, imagine using BleachBit to wipe a server to hide evidence of your crimes during an active FBI investigation and get the Presidential Medal of Freedom as a reward. Yep. Also, the servers and the cell phones were all under subpoena also. Yep. Next. Almost to the end for me. Almost to the end. Live every day like it was your last. Ay. Drama llama go.
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here.
All right, next. Michael Henry says, this checks out. This is what bird flu looks like under a microscope. It looks like $100 bills. Lots and lots of $100 bills. Yep. Next. Trudeau to be humanely euthanized. To him we say, well, bye. Next. Hey, reminder, ladies, reminder. American women have until January 20th to find a man to get them preggo, or one will be selected for them. My pick for whatever today is, the Thunder Tuesday. I don't know what kind of Tuesday today is. It's going to be fun again tomorrow on Hump Wednesday, Thunder Thursday, Spicy Friday. We're going to have a big week. The memes are rolling in. We're going to have a great time. Thanks for being here. Hitting thumbs up will be awesome also. Thanks. Here we go. Favorite of today, Tuesday. Butthole. Next. Biden honors Kamala Harris with Presidential Medal of Participation. American flag, shotgun guy, go.
Get some. Back me up, go all in, by Joe Biden. I gotta win, save the country from sin. I won't ever slack up, get your money back up. Try and cuss my voter and your bounty gets smacked up. Get up, stand up, throw your MAGA hats up. If you got the feeling, Kamala's unappealing. Trump's got...
This gun fits my hand better than this one does.
Diabetes.